Maybe I'll just sing something to kind of warm myself up a little bit. Heard there was a secret chord David played, please the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you?
I'm gonna cry.
Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew your mood. Tied you to a kitchen chair, she broke your throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah, hallelujah. Did my best, it wasn't much. Couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I told the truth, I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I stand before the Lord a song with nothing on my tongue. That was a song that put the tenors on the map. That's when we were doing a concert out in Las Vegas with David Foster and Oprah Winfrey's people came and came to the show, and they loved what we did. And anyways, we were performing in Biloxi, Mississippi, in a gymnasium after playing these stadiums with David Foster. And this gymnasium was literally, you know, the sound man was also the light man, and he was the janitor as well. There were two switches for the lights. It was on and off. That was it. But it was during intermission at that show that we ended up getting a phone call, and we just all gathered around the phone, and our manager has, you know, the phone there, and they're like, "Hi, this is Andrea from the Oprah Winfrey Show, and we have the show, The Next Big Thing, and we have, you know, famous cooks and chefs and stylists, and we'd love for you to be the musical act." And we're like, "Yeah, right, please," you know. Couldn't believe what was happening, but you know, for the longest time, my goal was always to be a musician and to tour the world. And I remember writing in a book, I wanted to bring peace to the world, and this book that I had written, and so to be, you know, to grow up in Ottawa with four sisters that made me sit through a bunch of soap operas on television. Because my dad, we loved to watch Three's Company, so we had to sit through Young and the Restless and the Oprah Winfrey Show. So I grew up watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and it was pretty crazy, it's surreal to go there. And when we got there, they had us all behind closed doors. They locked everything up. It was like going through Fort Knox, and we got dressed into our tuxedos or into our suits, and we went on the stage, and Oprah was practicing how to say my name, Remigio. I was like, I can't believe Oprah Winfrey's saying my name. This is the craziest thing. And so then she, you know, introduces, ladies and gentlemen, the tenors, and we're performing, and there I was singing. And when I was younger, you know, we watched Celine Dion become who she was, and for us at home, you know, watching TV, you know, we're glued to the TV, and saw Celine become who she is. And my mom told me one day, you know, why don't you call up Renee Angelil and tell them that you want to sing with Celine Dion? And I was like, oh yeah, Mom, they're just waiting for my phone call, you know. And my dad gets up from the table and says, one day you're going to sing with Celine Dion. And I'm like, well, Dad, from your mouth to God's ears. And so there we were on the Oprah Winfrey Show playing, and then all of a sudden, people start standing up and cheering during this piano solo. And I think they must really like the piano solo. And anyways, I turn. My eyes are closed, as you can tell sometimes when I'm performing. And so what happened was, I turned over to look to Fraser, and there was Celine Dion on stage with us.
Another Satan worshiper.
The goosebumps that I felt the presence of my father in the room, and my dad, and it took me right back to the kitchen table. My dad saying, one day you're going to sing with Celine Dion. And, you know, and these are the dreams of every musician, you know, to be recognized for what it is that you do, and, you know, bringing happiness to the world. And my idea was to bring peace. And, you know, I was amongst the circle of those people, thinking that, you know, these were people that were the changers in this world, and they were doing things for others. And but then when you start seeing how the world really works, you realize that these people, they've sold their souls. And that's what happened, you know.
The Queen heard ya.
Not today, Satan.
Woo!
He won't stop us, God. And they sold their souls, and this is exactly, you know, the path that I was on.